this doctor's office. I'm about to get undressed so we can do this ultrasound. This is very fucking scary. So yeah, okay, so just waiting on the doctor to come and I guess do this ultrasound. It has to be done when you have your period. So they're gonna run some tests. And yeah, my hair looks very I've just been busy, but disregard that. But yeah, I don't know, I just like one day I just hope that like I can come in here and there can just be a baby inside there, and it's gonna be so cute, and I'm gonna be like, oh my gosh, what? But yeah, this is my little vlog and I'm just rambling about it. But yeah, I'm so excited and I can't wait to see what's in store and to follow y'all with this journey. Yeah, so stay tuned for the next, note. I think the staff here is very nice, so that's, you know, a good thing. I don't know why I'm nervous. Like, I don't know why I'm very nervous right now, because I feel like I've been through this process quite some times. If you knew my fertility, well, no, you don't. If you know, like, the whole process and the whole problem with me and fertility is I haven't been able to carry a baby, or by, I guess, until a certain week. So that's going to be the goal with this pregnancy, is to carry a baby up to full term. And that is what, that's what we're going to do. So I'm excited for you guys to see this. I don't know why I'm just so nervous. Like, I'm just so, like, I'm going in, like, my mind is like, what is happening? But yeah, I'm excited. So stay tuned, guys.
Test allows us to, Jessica will get this.
Yes, ma'am.
Seeing test allows us to evaluate the cavity of the uterus, so the lining of the uterus, to make sure that there is nothing that can decrease the chance of embryo implanting or increase the risk for miscarriage.
Yes, ma'am.
What I'm going to do is put a speculum, just like for a pap smear, behind your cervix.
Yeah. Wow.
You're recording now?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So this is your uterus. Kind of looks like a pear sliced in half.
Yes, ma'am.
So this is where that little polyp is that I noted on the saline sonogram. You can see it even without the water in there. I don't see any fibroids. This is the lining of the uterus that grows and sheds monthly. And this is your right ovary with a follicle developing. So this is likely a dominant follicle where you're going to ovulate from this cycle. And I see 3 other antral follicles. And this is your left ovary with some follicles as well. Okay.
Oh wow, that's really, thank you.
You're welcome.
I appreciate you for telling me that and showing me and allowing me to.
Of course.
I just had a ultrasound of my uterus, which I probably won't disclose on YouTube for you guys, but bro, what the world? Sorry, I just keep looking over there because it's light. But yeah, we'll see what's, oh shoot, it's a step. Oh, because I'm short. Yeah, but we'll see what's that kind of calms my nerves, but it kind of makes me worry. But we're gonna see. See you guys later. Bye. Work is next. So we're gonna see. I gotta get stuck again, but I'm excited. So I guess with trying to conceive, I've experienced pregnancy loss 5 times. Sorry, I'm gonna get a little emotional because it's hard for me to open up about this thing. They've all been kind of like short-term pregnancies. They've been a certain length. So now it's just time, I guess, for me to investigate what's really going on with my reproductive health, so that I can produce a pretty a beautiful, healthy, happy baby, and so on. I was told a lot of information today about like what tests what tests to run and what to do. So this has been very informational for me. So I'm very excited to see what's next for the journey of fertility and the journey of, possibly having babies. Like I said, they told me my chances, and it's okay to be 29, going to be 30, and yeah, it's okay. So I just want to add, I guess, that information that the fertility doctor, the staff there were so nice. Vaginal ultrasounds are typically when you were to, it's a wand and you stick it up the canal. Well, I shouldn't say the canal. It's inserted inside your vagina, and then you see what's happening. I saw the inside of my uterus, and of course the doctor examined sorry. The doctor examined what, where I'm at in my cycle. I was able to understand and see what my cycle day, or see what's happening in my cycle, see the different parts of your reproductive health. And I was able to know like what's going on with what, checking fallopian tubes, checking different things like that. And so after the ultrasound was done, which I'm pretty sure I'm not gonna show you guys what I asked her to what the hell's wrong? I asked her for a video to video what it was like, look like inside, but I'm not gonna show that part on my YouTube channel because I don't feel comfortable doing that, and that is for privacy reasons only. But we got to see inside my reproductive health. We got to see what different things and what is what. So yes. And then after the ultrasound was done, I will say, when you do the ultrasound, they inject fluid. So it's a process that is juicy. I will call it juicy, and I will call it wet AF. And it's, yeah, very juicy. It's very wet, and so you might want to wear proper underwear, and things like that. But yeah, so that process is that process was done, and I was able to see inside and see, what the different things are in my cycle days. You can tell the cycle days by an ultrasound. After you do the whole ultrasound process, of course they take blood, and it now starts the testing process. Like they test for everything underneath the sun. Of course they give you a urine sample to do like STD testing, and then they give you sorry, my mind is everywhere, and it's just been, I need more like a day to process this because I just got this information like a few hours ago, or so it's been it's a lot to take in. But so what happens after, I guess, the ultrasound is you go and you get your blood work done. They test you for everything pretty much, or whichever the doctor sees fit. Me and the doctor talked our consultation, and I was telling her about the miscarriage thing, and my difficulties with getting pregnant, my difficulties with sustaining a pregnancy, my difficulties with having issues with not so much reproducing, but making sure that my baby is snug inside my womb. That was the main thing, and I know that there's a terminology for it, but right now I can't really think of that because I'm always making up analogies, and I'm always making up different words for whatever. But that is what I would say. That is what I would say was the part about the fertility journey that she was telling me that about is the different tests. So that we're gonna run some tests to see what's what, and then if it isn't, or if it is, we will move forward. I know that, you know, the doctor as well, the nurse, or the head nurse, I should say, because I know the medical terminology. My family is in the medical field, so I should know. But right now, my mind is everywhere. My mind is jumbled up, and I just need some time. But I was gonna make this video, and it was gonna be like, yeah. But to be really honest with y'all, because I'm gonna keep it real with you regardless. I'm gonna keep it always 100%. The journey to fertility, especially at going to a fertility doctor, it wasn't as, I was more nervous than I was anything. I was just like, I was just going in there like, oh my god, this is gonna be it, like, yay, like, oh my gosh. No, the nurses were very nice. They were very understanding. The test did not hurt as much. I was just more scared of what am I getting myself into. So yeah, I have a bunch of tests to do. I did the test thing. I drew blood, urine sample, things like that. And yeah, and that's the process of, I guess, going to a fertility doctor is, and I guess I'll give you guys an update on if, I'll give you guys an update on what tests came back what. If that is something that you are interested, please, I guess, tell me down below or ask your questions. I had a bunch of questions for the doctor and the nurse practitioner. They all saw me, or, you know, they were all interacting with me, so they were understanding of that. So yes, it's gonna be a fun journey, you guys, and I'm so excited for what's to come, and I'm so excited for the different things to see if I can have a baby. Hopefully I always said I wanted a baby by 30, and I am 29 now. My birthday's in July, and I have 6 months. And if it doesn't happen in 6 months, it will happen in a year. I will say that the things that I really were trying to focus on is in them 6 months, or in whichever journey that I'm on in fertility, is I want to have a stable career. You want to, of course, have a baby fund or have a savings account. You want to have a stable environment, such as a car, a house, and things like that. You have a place you have a place to rest your head that is nested for your baby. You have a place, you have a car, you have a job. All them things work in when you're trying to have a baby, and when you're trying to create a family, I should say. That's the most important thing, is to create a family. When you're dealing with having babies, is create a family for create a family. Income, have a stable income, have transportation, have money, and of course money is important, especially when raising a child these days. How are they going to eat? What are they going to get clothed? Diapers and everything like that. That is something else that's important. But ultimately, it's up to you. If you want to proceed with that. Being an adult and having kids is a big responsibility. So if you're not ready for that, then I don't think that should be something that you should be doing. But for me, I feel like I'm ready for it. I feel like at this stage of my life, at 20, almost 30, I'm at that point where it's time. So yes, yes. this is just my advice, my rambling, because I just think that logically you need to have a plan when you're wanting to have kids. Are you married? Are you single? What's going to happen? Things like that. That is important. I'm going to be very honest with you guys. I have a whiteboard, and as soon as I thought that I wanted to have kids, I made sure that I went and on this whiteboard and I wrote down, and I had to go through every single process. If I need a dentist appointment, I need an OBGYN appointment, I need to go to my general doctor, I need to see what's up with that. I wrote down my finances. I wrote down what I needed to do that day. I had doctor's appointments. All them things were essential for me because I wanted to have a baby. My stable income, my job, making sure that I was able to get to and from places with transportation, saving up savings accounts, things like that. Do I have enough money to pay my bills? Sorry, my dog is in the background. He says hi. That's my baby. But aside from me having another baby, that's my baby. And yeah. So these are all the things that go into having a baby, is making sure that you're okay, making sure you're laying the foundation down so that you're able to be successful. Savings accounts, I'm talking about sorry, savings accounts. You gotta have reliable transportation. You gotta have let me think, time. All these different things go into having a baby, such as having a roof over your head, making sure you have enough time, making sure your job is a job that can be flexible to where you can have a family, your spouse, your partner. Everybody thinks just having babies is great. It's a lot of responsibility. It's like having a dog. I have a dog, and my dog definitely taught me that it's a lot. Okay, it's a lot when you're having a baby, especially Pablo. I've had him since he was young, like a little baby, and we had to take him out every single hour. We've had to feed it, give him food, wash him, bathe him. So my recommendation would be, if you wanted to have kids, get a dog first, because a dog would definitely show you exactly what it's like to have kids, especially if you have a little dog, a baby, a puppy. That would teach you that it's very much so responsibility. And of course, my little baby, he is very sassy. He has moods. He's just like a person, just with 4 legs, and has a different anatomy than anybody else. But if you are going to have kids, I would say plan for it first. You need to plan. You need to have a solidified plan when dealing with kids, starting pregnancies, of course, pregnancy, even that. How are you going to get to and from places and you're pregnant? How are you going to get to your doctor's appointments and you have a job that isn't yielding to what you desire? Them are all questions. Your pregnancy cravings, do you have enough money to fulfill that? Them are all, questions. Things like saving up for kids. Like you have to buy crib, stroller, baby food, formula, and them are all things that work, that will not work, but them are all things that are needed, that are very much so essential when you're dealing with a baby, when you want to have a baby. Me, I'm looking at my whiteboard right now. I have a million things on this board, and I can literally show you guys, and I probably will show you, but I don't really think I want to because that's invasion of my privacy, and I will either take a picture of it and put it on the screen. But my whiteboard literally has my bills on it. It has my important dates on it. It has the things I need to do today. It has my doctor's appointments. I can all do that in my phone. Of course, I can do that in my phone because I have it in my phone. But to see it, if you're a visual person and if you're like one that kinesthetic, I don't want to say that's the word, where you have to touch and see and feel, then definitely and hear. And you can always have reminders on your phone. I have the same thing. I have reminders on my phone about every little thing. The first steps to plan for a baby would be I would get a whiteboard, or I would write it down. My notes tab, that's literally like, I write that down like religiously. Even when I'm dealing with something new, I make sure that I write it down in my notes just so that I have it there. I got the things I have to do today. I had a doctor's appointment today. I gotta write that off. Of course, things that are due, like phone bills and things like that, and phone bills, rent, car note, all that type of stuff, insurance. It all goes hand in hand, you know. List your bills. I'm gonna make a video about this, but it's just, I'm rambling, but I'm actually telling you guys that starting a family is a lot more than just, let's just have sex, because it's a lot of hard work, especially on the man. But the woman, you carry the load. You have to nurture the load. You have to, you're there. You're like you're the you're it. Like, you're the tree, you're the fountain. You start everything. You're the seed. You plant the seed. Of course, the men give you seeds, but you plant the seed. And I know I'm rambling right now, and I know y'all probably, like, you know, left this video by now, but I'm just simply telling you, as a woman, nurture your temple, nurture your body, make sure that you're stable, make sure that you are mentally okay to deal with, you know, having a baby. Are you going to be okay with being in the house for like up to, like, what is it, 3 months till your baby can go outside? 3-4 months. Or I want to say, like honestly, yeah. And are you going to be okay leaving your child alone? Are you going to be okay? Sorry, I got to reposition myself. Are you going to be okay with, hey y'all, I'm back. I got cut off because I got a phone call. But I just wanted to say, like, are you going to be okay with leaving your child while you go work? Them are the questions that you have to ask yourself when you're starting, you know, something new, when you are with child. Some people may get this video and they may think, oh, she's rambling, or she doesn't know what she's talking about. I've been through this process with being pregnant, thinking that everything was all kosher. Needed a plan, and sometimes you have to go with the flow. But whatever floats your boat. I'm just simply telling you my fertility journey, and just simply telling you some things about myself, because I'm not always perfect, but I can tell you that just the things that I planned for as an adult, and trying to, you know, start something brand new. Growth is uncomfortable. So if you're uncomfortable right now with this whole fertility journey, then maybe that it's telling you that you are growing as a person, that you're growing as a man, being open-minded, growing as a man or woman, or however you identify, whichever pronoun fits you best. That's what I wanted to say. I know that this video has been very long and it has been very informative, but I just wanted to, well, it has been very informative and very long, but I do just want to get on here and give my insight. I just decided to make this video. This appointment was literally hours ago, and I've, you know, been very emotional ever since. So I decided that I would just share my knowledge with you guys and give you guys a perspective from someone else's point of view. I researched on YouTube what happens with the first fertility appointment, and nothing really came up. So I decided to make this video because I wanted this to be the most informative for you guys and something that was knowledgeable. But overall, I will say that my journey to fertility has been very emotional and whirlwind. Like I said, I'm 29. I've had 5 pregnancies. I've had 5 pregnancies, and they have all, of course, ended differently. So with me being older now, me starting a plan, things have ran a lot more calmer than in calmer water. So I just wanted to get on here and give my insight, because I haven't seen the videos that majority of the videos that I've seen have been very cookie cutter, and I'm gonna give it to you raw, uncut, whatever it is. And if you like this video, you can please give it a big thumbs up. If you do not, sorry. I'm just being real, and I'm always just gonna be real with you. I can't be anything else, because it's just what it is. But I thank you guys for watching, and if you have any other questions, just comment below, like, share some knowledge, or share what I know. I will, like, pop in periodically. I'm gonna do an update video for you guys in the near future when I do get these results. But yeah, that's all I got for you guys. And thank you guys for watching. Bye.